So when we proceed with the speaking module, right, like I was saying to our new students that don't worry about the speaking module, okay? It's very basic, right? You need to understand few things. The first thing is recognizing the tense, right? In which tense is the question being asked, right? Like I just said, what was your favorite subject during your school days, right? So it should be was, never say is, alright. In the similar fashion, we were discussing about the recent topics which appeared in IELTS speaking part 1 at Hyderabad, right? They were related to numbers, right? Even our student Vikas got about numbers, and even Jaber was a student who got part 1 questions relating to numbers. What is your favorite number and all these things. 4 or 5 questions were related to numbers. Now when we proceed with few other questions, they can be about birds, animals. Common topics in IELTS speaking part 1 are related to friends, best friend, right? Hobbies, reading books, traveling. So you should remember that every answer can be logically extended by giving a reason, right? Okay, for beginners, for novices, for those who are just starting to practice IELTS speaking, we recommend them to repeat the question by telling the answer. How is it? For example, do you prefer eating homemade food or outside food? So you repeat some part of the question. I prefer eating homemade food. Give a basic reason, because it is very healthy. Okay, cut down the word very, even if you say it in the beginning, it's fine. I prefer eating homemade food because it is very healthy. This is like a basic answer a beginner can say, right? And you can also say one more supporting sentence. Outside food mostly consists of, put Telugulo manam kalti ani cheptam, right? Adulterated, right? You can say bad ingredients aina cheppochu, okay? No need to say adulterated and all this, okay? Or the ingredients used in outside food are not good. Basic answer, okay? That means you have already started to speak in English, right? This is how it is. What else in part 1? Traveling, friends, listening to music, right? And reading books. Do you like reading books? So, see, it's better if you don't give certain answer that you don't like reading books, okay? Say, yes, I like reading books because, again, so do you like reading books? Yes, I like reading books. Okay, you're repeating some part of the question. So I like reading books because they help me to have better sleep. They improve my quality of sleep. It is true, right? When you read books, you can sleep well, right? In addition, they provide a lot of information related to different topics, right? This is what you see, right? Okay, that's a basic answer. Let it be. Now, what is your favorite book? Now, don't worry that, hey, what book should I mention? It's your choice. You can even tell a book which even doesn't even exist, right? If you know some book which exists, talk about that, right? So, what's your favorite book? So, my favorite book is Internal Combustion Engines, which was written by a prominent author named James Elliott, right? It contains information about how the internal combustion engines are manufactured and how they function. In addition, you use a slightly linking word. It's okay to use, right? Don't use many linking words. In addition, it also has few chapters which are dedicated to repairing the engines. That is what it is. You end. So you follow a trend of intonation, rise and fall of your voice while you speak, so that it helps you to look and feel fluent. Intonation is, in simple terms, can be said as rise and fall of your voice while you speak. Imagine that if you're in a restaurant, right? If the waiter approaches you, he'll possibly ask you, right, that how may I help you? So he'll not directly shout like, how may I help you? His voice is lowered at the beginning, and then, how may I help you, sir? That is how they speak. So it's very important that you follow the trend of intonation. It's good, right? And always refrain from asking the examiner that, what did you just say? This is something, which is considered to be quite informal way of addressing the examiner. In case if you do not understand any question, request the examiner, I'm sorry, could you please repeat the question? Question ganaka sariga vinapadaకపోతే, right? Don't say what did you just say, or come again. I've seen these instances where students directly ask. Never say that, because see, they are examiners, okay? So it's better you say, I'm sorry, could you please repeat the question? They will definitely repeat it for you, right? So what I mean to say is that in order to be a good speaker, you also have to be a good listener, right? Because you need to have those listening skills and comprehend, understand that question and speak. So this is how it is, all right. Now, any other questions? Common topics in IELTS speaking part 1, fashion, bicycle, riding a bicycle. Do you like riding a bicycle? Yes, I really love riding bicycles because they help me to maintain weight and stay fit. I really have like 3 to 4 bicycles at my house. Like 2 of them have been recently imported. Anything, fine. Because you're talking about bicycles itself, and you're saying that you really love or prefer riding them because they help you to maintain your physical and mental health, right? Overall well-being, right? This is like a basic answer a beginner can give, right? So do many people in your country ride bicycles? Yes, in India, numerous people ride bicycles because due to the skyrocketing petrol prices. Yes, please come. So skyrocketing petrol prices ante, increasing, soaring petrol, or skyrocketing petrol prices, people predominantly prefer riding bicycles in order to save money and stay fit. Is that right? So you are giving a reason. Yeah, many people prefer riding bicycles because of the skyrocketing petrol prices, right? So this is how you answer part 1 questions, right? No confusion, nothing. Recent topic was related to this, watches. Do you like wearing watches? And the other question was about digital or analog watches, right? So you can describe. I mostly wear digital watches due to the fact that they provide a lot of information related to time, pedometer, right? And what do they have? Heart rate monitoring and your oxygen level. So you can mention that, right? These watches display, the digital watches display a lot of information, right? Ranging from this to this, okay. So I mostly prefer wearing digital watches, and I wear analog watches only during interviews or functions or birthday parties like that, okay. When you wear a suit, you definitely you'll not wear a digital watch that time, right? So it's important that you maintain these things. And few other things, right? So we can say, yeah, when some question is asked about you, okay, you can say, as I'm an introvert, right? Do you have many friends? So being an introvert, I really don't have many friends. I'm quite reserved, right? And I just have 5 to 6 friends, okay. That is how you describe, okay. There is nothing wrong saying that you're an introvert, right? It is acceptable, right? This is how it is, all right. So ensure, what did we learn today? Give a reason in part 1, extend that. If you're unable to extend, still keep it simple, but do not fill your answers with a lot of hesitations, repetitions and pauses. Pauses are quite dangerous, okay. Sometimes if you are unable to talk, it's okay to pause for a few seconds. That's okay. See, not everyone has readily available information in their minds in abundance, okay. Sometimes you can pause for a couple of seconds and think and speak, but do not do that repeatedly, right? That is a sign of the student having limited command on English, right? They're taking some time and thinking, oh, what should I say? No, try speaking clearly, fluently. That will help, okay. And any questions so far? All right, so thank you.